Want to continue your journey in Karnataka but not sure where to go? Why not check out Bangalore? Welcome back, Travel Nation, to the Traveling Cheesehead. I'm Cheesehead Girl, and if we're meeting for the first time, thanks for finding my channel. Give me a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. On this channel, we do everything from sharing planning tips and tricks, from my journeys around the world, lessons I've learned along the way, do some product reviews on travel related items, and then share my journey as a YouTuber. So Bangalore, India is the state capital of the state of Karnataka in India. So it's an important city. You probably know it mostly because of the IT sector. There are a lot of call centers down that way. A lot of IT professionals come from that area of the country, and it just happens to be a very large city. But it's very different than the north of India and even different than Mumbai. It is a lot quieter, calmer, but don't let that fool you. There's a lot happening and a lot going on. So we stayed in one of our family's homes while we went, so we didn't have a hotel, so I can't really comment on hotels for y'all, but there are a number of them there, and Bangalore is more of the, I would call it the modern city. It is modern like Mumbai, but it's not as touristy, so it tends to be a little slower pace. Now, with that being said, there are lots of places to go see. First of all, being the seat of the state of Karnataka government, you have a few of the government centers to go check out. You have the Bangalore High Court, you have the state capitol building, you have the Vidhan Sudha, as well as several other places to go see. Now, one of the cool places, like anywhere in India, are the temples. Let's be real, they're the really neat places to go see. Now, there's one temple in Bangalore that stands apart from the rest, and this one is particularly interesting to Americans because it is completely funded by the West. It is the Krishna Temple, otherwise known as the ISKCON Temple. It's a massive complex. They don't really allow a lot of photos inside, but I have some from afar, and it does really take your breath away. It is a very huge temple complex, but I will say it's the one place in India where I felt like I was not the only one. So, but it's very cool to go see. It's very cool to partake in some of the cultural programming that they have going on at the temple. They approach it much more educationally, where they're trying to teach you about what their temple is about to encourage you to join. So it's a little more interesting to go there and visit because they do give you a little bit of background and history on the temple, how it came to be, and then what they're looking to do in the future. So if you have some time, definitely stop at that temple. Another kind of cool temple, it's called the Bull Temple, which I just thought the name of it was kind of cool. But it's a smaller temple in Karnataka and in Bangalore, but it is really a neat place to go visit and take some photos as well. Now, finally, we spent some time at the botanical gardens, and the gardens here were really very cool. They're very pretty, and the flowers were gorgeous. They even had this one little area that was like a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs kind of parody, but they had every kind of plant that you can imagine, from bamboo to I don't even know the kind where the branches grow all funky, but there was a really wide variety of plant life there, and they made for some really great photos. It was a great afternoon to just wander around and check that all out. I am not a big botanist or anything, but I do appreciate natural beauty, and this was a great place to go experience that. Now, for the rest of my Bangalore trip, I will say that it was very family focused. We have family that lives down there. We actually have a lot of family that lives down there. So most of that trip that we were in Bangalore was spent with family. So that's why this one is so brief. I've been to Bangalore a couple times now, And most of the time, like I said, we're spending time with family. So we're not getting out and exploring. But I wanted to share the little bit of exploring that I have done in Bangalore. The last time I was there, they were heavy into construction, building the metro system. So I'm sure that has been completed by now, but it's a city that's growing like everywhere in India. There's construction going on constantly. But overall, it's a lot cleaner than Mumbai. It has less pollution and tends to be a little bit cooler than Mumbai. It has a nicer atmosphere. It's not quite as muggy. It's not quite as polluted. So Bangalore is a nice option, especially as a stopping point for you to explore southern India. There's a lot of places accessible from Bangalore. They have a really great international airport there, so you can fly directly to Bangalore from most places outside of the country. But they also have a wealth of domestic flights. So if it's cheaper for you to fly into a major hub like Delhi or Mumbai, you can easily get a reasonable fare on one of their domestic flights, like SpiceJet, Indigo. Any of those fly every day to Bangalore. And then from there, you can explore all kinds of areas in Karnataka. You have Coorg and some of the hill stations that are just unbelievably beautiful and need to be visited as well. So Bangalore is definitely a great hub to explore the area, to see the sights, know the history about the state, as well as visit some really cool temples. But definitely a stop on any itinerary to India. That is all I have for you today, Travel Nation. So Bangalore was a quick stop, quick video, but give me that thumbs up. Consider subscribing. It helps me grow my channel. I love your feedback and comments. Let me know where you'd like me to take you next and how you would like to see my videos change. I know my Mr. Subscriber, R. Prasad, thank you so much for your feedback so far. I'm definitely implementing some of the ideas that you've given me for my future videos. I'm playing catch up on India right now, so I'll get there with some live video as soon as I can. But don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Travel Nation, thanks again for joining me. I'll catch you next time on the Traveling Cheesehead. See ya!